Morning, everyone. How's that, you guys? Can you see? Hopefully. Good morning, everyone. Thanks for coming. Hey, Crystal. Thanks for coming, honey. But you should be getting ready for what you got to do. I appreciate it, but you've got too much to do. All right, sweetie pie. It is your candle I'm making, but graduation is way more important. All right, so I've already got some. Don't try to pick it up, ding dong. I've already got some wax in here, and I've already melted it. I use soy wax, pellets is the word I was looking for. I've got, when you're making candles like this, you don't want to add too many things, and because if you overload the candle, it can have trouble burning, it could catch on fire, fun things like that. So, you're waiting on a train? You're waiting on a train. Okay. Are you taking a train? Or is somebody coming on the train? Or you just like to sit and wait on trains? Oh, or are you just there stopped and the train's going by and you can't go nowhere? All right. Don't forget to join me. Hey, Christine. Thank you for coming, my sweet. Christine, if you haven't seen my posts or whatever, I've got my first ever members only live tonight at 7, which is Eastern Standard. So I don't know what time that is for you. What, like 2 in the morning? But you can always go back and rewatch. We're gonna be painting Elmer Fudd. Okay? Alright, so Crystal decided she wanted the black tin, and these were already been smoke cleansed and consecrated. I always use smoke and the 4 elements to cleanse and consecrate. But yes, ma'am, tonight at 7. I'm excited, and I'm nervous too. All right, so this is the one that Crystal wanted. So that's what we're going to use. Okay. Oops. All right, so let me tell you what I have out here first. Okay. The main scent profile is going to be the bergamot. Okay. This is a self-love candle. It goes with, which I haven't labeled yet, but it goes with our self-love spiritually infused cuticle oil as a bundle set. Thank you, sweetie. Oh, thank you, Christine. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, not as bad as 2 a.m. then. All right, so I have my, I'm going to be using a little bit of pomegranate. The main scent profile is going to be the bergamot, though. Possibly a little bit of lemon, just a very little bit. And we're going to add some calendula or marigold, which is good for love and protection and all those things, but it carries sun energy, okay, which is good for self-love, okay. And I'm also going to use a very tiny bit of the Dark Enchantress oil, which is for alignment, magic, and attraction. So in this case, we want to attract love, but of ourselves. Inner love, inner peace, if that makes sense. Okay? Then we've got our rose quartz, which is infamous for self-love. And, excuse my gurgles. And some little amethyst chips we're going to be adding as well. I've got some pink and some bright pink wax coloring. Have my handy dandy little crystal spoon. Aw, thank you, sweetheart. I didn't know if we could actually put a picture of Elmer Fudd, so I just AI generated some woodland forest scenery and I mean, but you know, Nails by Dev and Ball Pit and all them, they all use the actual, you know, licensed characters, and also I don't know, I just don't want to get in trouble. I've got my silicone spatula and my in this case I don't think we're going to need it, but I do have my candle threader, and we're going to use some red rose petals, which are also widely used for self-love workings or love workings in general. And I have a disposable pipette. Okay, so I turned this off a little bit ago, and this may not be enough. I might have to add a little bit more to it. I wasn't quite sure. Are you making any with my more? I can put fruity in there. Are you hold on. Are you? That little heart thing covers up my words. Making any with like more fruity. More fruity? I make it more fruity. It doesn't necessarily match the correspondences, but I can do that if you want. If that is what you would like, my dear. If that is what you would like. What the hell is that? Oh, nothing. Okay. And of course my watch needs updating. So, trying to put her back on the charger for a minute. All right. Now, first we are going to, you know, let me put some more in here. This one yes, I will be making, because summer's coming up. So, yeah, I've got some ideas in my brain rolling around. Okay, so back to what we were doing here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this back on 1 because this sucker gets hot. Okay, and what you do is you're going to put your colorant, the wax colorant, in while it's hot so it will melt. Okay, but then I have to take it off the heat and let it cool down for a few minutes before adding the essential oils, because the heat will kill the smell. All right, so I've got the pink and the bright pink. Now I'm going to bring this over here. And I'm going to already sit. Well, I'll have to do that in a minute. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit the phone. All right. So hopefully you can see this. How's that? You definitely don't want to spill this on you. This is the bright pink. So I'm just going to take a little piece. And I've also got my Royal Gold out as well, pigment. We're going to attempt to swirl that in as well. Okay. Always close everything back up, because if I don't, I make a mess. What did I do with? Oh, there it is. All right. So that's going to be pretty right there. Look at that. All right, I'm going to set this back up here for just a minute. Let it get hot again so that pigment will melt. Now, the stones are, of course, for the top of the candle and the calendula and the rose petals. Okay. I do use soy wax pellets, if I didn't say that already. Aw, I'm glad you like it. How are Mason and Timba, Christine? How are you? Oops. Don't forget, ladies, I also have wax melts available if you can't burn things because of animals or children. All right, I just added another scoop of pellets to that and dropped half of them all over this. All right, so I'm going to turn that up just a little bit more. You're doing birthday nails and you hate them? They're your birthday nails, I'm assuming? Happy birthday. Oh no. I bet. I know, right? Why are you finishing them? Her birthday is the 25th. Alrighty. Well, happy upcoming birthday, because I may forget. Meredith's birthday is on the 18th, which is next Sunday, and she's already hinted around about wanting a pineapple upside down cake. But next Sunday, Rick and I are going to be at Busch Gardens with Joey and hit the employees from his work. They do this once a year. They pay for the employees and their family to go to Busch Gardens. And, you know, they feed them lunch and all that stuff. And then you get to spend the day in the park. And, yeah. I just said that. Meredith. Thank you for coming. Don't forget to smash that like button, you guys. I'm just waiting for this to melt a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, it's not ready yet. Can you guys see? Yeah, so if you know somebody that doesn't necessarily burn candles, Mason is hoovering. I take it that means he's running the vacuum cleaner. Very nice. Well, I can't complain. Rick usually runs the cleaner for me, so. Now, when Joey was little, he used to love to run the vacuum cleaner. Tom, that when he was about 2, okay, we bought him a kid's size Dirt Devil, for kids, for him to play, like he was running the cleaner. That wasn't good enough. He wanted the real cleaner. And he'd take the cushions off the couch, vacuum underneath all the couch cushions, throw pillows everywhere, vacuum around the wall. He was a vacuuming man now, let me tell you. But as soon as he got old enough to actually be of help vacuuming, not that that wasn't helpful. But yeah, as soon as he got old enough and, I could say, Joey, will you run the cleaner for me? He wouldn't do it. What kind of crap is that? So you are very lucky, Miss Ma'am. Let's see what we're looking like. I hit the phone. This stuff will burn the living tar out of you. So you do not want to spill it on you. All right, let's put her back up here. I've just got to wait for this pigment. And the rest of that wax to melt. And, ow. Oh. Shout out to the 4 of you in here. I appreciate you coming. I really, really do. Thank you so much. Tonight we will be painting Elmer Fudd at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll warn everyone ahead of time that I have max duty. So, and he is used to going outside and getting ready for bed around 8:30. So we may have to take an intermission at that point so that I can deal with him and keep him on schedule. But other than that, we're going to be painting Elmer Fudd. So get out your paintbrushes, get out your nail tips, or whatever you want to try to paint him on, and paint along with me. And we'll just see how he comes out. And then I think the next one I'm going to do is the Tasmanian Devil, because I've had a request from Wendy to do Taz. So looking good in the hood. Sound like an Applebee's commercial. All right, she looks all melty. Well, there's one more little. Oh, well. All right, let's put her back on just for a second. Get that last little one melted. Wants to be stubborn. And then we'll cut her off. Aww. Thank you, sweetheart. Yeah. Oh, wow. Do I have to hit the... Yeah, here we go. That's so sweet. Hey, Adore. Thank you, sweetheart. Don't forget, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard tonight, my very first members only. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you, Adore. How are you doing today, my love? Haven't seen you in a while. I saw you over on Instagram. Thank you for liking my stuff. Don't forget to smash that like button, you guys. And share this video. Okay, we are all melted, so I'm going to cut this off and unplug her. Because that sucker is hot. You don't want to be touching that dude. All right. So now that this is off the fire, I'm just scraping down to make sure I've got most everything. All right. Okay. Now, you're so sweet. Thank you so, so much. Okay, so like I said, the first scent profile the main scent profile is gonna be the bergamot, which is fruity and citrusy and smells fabulous. Okay, but right now we're gonna use a little bit of the pomegranate. Where is my pipette? Yes, these come separately. You can purchase the Self-Love Cuticle Oil separately. Or you can purchase it in a bundle with the Self-Love Candle. All right, so I just put a little bit of the pomegranate in there. I'm going to put a few drops of lemon. Just very little bit because these things are not humongous. That smells so good. Some of them come out good, and the other ones you got to stick the pipette in there to get them to come out. All right. And then, like I said, the main scent profile is going to be the bergamot, which I just got yesterday. I showed y'all in the Shein stuff. So I'm so glad that I got it. See, like this one wants to be. Okay, now, generally you can charge your ingredients. We may need some more of that. Charge your ingredients one at a time as you put them in. In this case, I'm going to do them all together. Okay. And this is the Dark Enchantress oil that I got from the Green Maynard. Maynard? Okay. I think it was on Etsy. Anyway, this is what it looks like. I don't know what a Maynard is, but... So we're just going to put just a tiny drip in there of this. That smells super good too. Now, of course, the oils and this particular oil. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit the phone again. And then, like I said, we're going to add the calendula on the top with the stones. Let me see what this is smelling like. That smells really good. It smells like candy, actually. Let's put a few more drops in the bergamot. All right. Let's see. That smells so good. All right. Thank you, sweetheart. It smells really good. All right. So this is still hot as a firecracker. So let me show you. I'm going to move this out the way because I can't move the burner yet. But I want to show you while this is cooling enough to be poured. Okay, we're going to prep our tin. Okay, so these are the little spots for your candle wicks. Just want to try to get that in the center as much as you can. And you all know I'm challenged when it comes to that point. So where is my... Now I have wick. What did I do with it? Thought I laid it up here, dudes. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, so here's our little wick. Take my trusty dusty tweezers. How's everybody doing? Check to make sure I'm in the daggone frame here. Sorry. Shout out to the 4 of you in here. Thank you, thank you. Come off of there. Okay, so I'm going to peel this off. There we go. And that's left with the sticky. Okay. And I also have a heat gun if I need it, but I don't think I'm going to need it for this. Then we're just going to put our candle wick as close to the center as we can get. Okay. Now this is, where is my... Y'all, I swear I'd lose my head if it won't sewn on. There's my stick. All right, this is your wick holder, or one type of wick holder. It's just a popsicle stick with a hole in it. That's just to make sure your wick stays centered. Because the wick is already pre-waxed, so when that hot wax hits it, it's going to make it droop, you know, and curl up. That looks pretty centered to me. Let's see how we're doing over here. Well, my handle's cooled off. And I can touch the outside. Give it another minute. I'm going to go ahead and get out my roses. Like I said, you don't want to overload. I can also do these in tea white. I can do them in wax melts. I can do them in 4-ounce tins or 8-ounce tins as well. Should anyone be interested in that. I know Moon Mama, or Mama Moon, is fairly new to my channel. And she loves candle magic and all my candles and stuff. So, there's the roses. I'm going to take the calendula. See all the different correspondences for the calendula. Okay, so that's why you need to program things for what you want them to do. Because there are so many different uses for each herb or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, and like I said, you don't want to add too much. And probably won't use all those roses. If not, I'll put them back in the thing. No harm, no foul. No harm, no foul. All right. And the strange thing is that my mom, marigold or calendula is my birth month flower. And Mom used to always have marigolds growing all around in the flower beds around our house. And irises, bearded irises, and marigolds. She loved marigolds. She loved flowers and plants and the garden and everything in general. But okay, so now we got that. I'm going to get out my little stones here. I don't think we're going to need this anymore, but I'm going to move it over here. My little amethyst chips. And my rose quartz chips. And I need a new cork for that. Me too. I love amethyst too. I'm trying to incorporate some number magic as well. I like to work in odd numbers whenever possible, but I can't get the daggone cork out. This cork wants to fall all apart. There we go. All right. All right, so I have 3 rose quartz and 3 amethyst. Okay, let's see if we're ready. Should be. Yeah, because it's starting to set. Let's see. Just rechecking my wick. My wick. Still had a little bit left over. There we go. Okay. Fabulous. All right, I'm just going to wait another minute or two. And then we will charge this and we'll put the top ingredients on because I don't want them to sink. I'm just scraping down my pitcher because I can reuse this if anybody else, or when somebody else orders, I can reuse this. I don't try not to waste anything. Alrighty. So that way when it hardens back up, it'll all be together. And I hate trying to clean these pots. It looks like an icy. Looks like a Slurpee. A cherry Slurpee. But don't eat it. Smells good too. All my candles come with warnings on them. You know, just standard fire safety and stuff like that. Responsible candle maker. Excuse my gurgles again. All righty. Now, as I'm doing this, I am pushing my intent into the candle and the ingredients, and I am telling them what I am using them for in this particular candle. I'm trying to keep everything centered down here, away from that wick. Okay. Sounds, looks fabulous. Hopefully you can't see my head. All right. I went outside and sat for quite a while this morning. Did my grounding and centering like a good little magical practitioner, spiritual worker, light worker. Okay. Now, as soon as that cools completely, I'll be able to take the wick holder off of it and trim it. And it will be ready to go. Thank you, my dear. Oh, I'm glad you like it. I appreciate you ordering. It means a lot to me. I'm just going to put these rose petals back and a few sprigs of calendula, calendula, marigold, whatever you want to call it. It smells really good too. I know I'm crazy. Aw, thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate it. You know that I do. It means a lot to me. This is cooling off nicely. Just putting the marigold back as well. Just some little pieces. Waste not, want not. That's what I always heard anyway. Okay. All right, my sweets. This is cool enough to touch. Yeah. So. All right. I'm still going to leave that to fully harden and fully cure. Okay. And I will come back later. All we have to do is take the popsicle stick off, trim the wick, put the top on, put the labels on and the logos, and that on the cuticle oil as well. Okay. And this will be ready to go. Thank y'all for joining me this morning while I was doing this. Thank you for your order, Crystal. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate everyone. My thing says you could be a lucky recipient of a Tammy's Nail Techniques membership with access to exclusive perks. Makes me sound so important, doesn't it? Okay. So, until this evening at 7 Eastern Standard, when we will be painting Elmer Fudd, members only. So if you're not a member already, please consider doing, taking out a membership. There are 3 different levels, and it does not hurt your credit score in the least. And until then, I'm going to clean this stuff up and get Elmer's stuff out. Oh, you're welcome, sweetheart. It is my pleasure. All right. Thank you again for joining me, everyone, and I hope to see you this. I can't wait. I'm so nervous. So I'll see you then. Until then, stay safe and stay well. Wishing you nothing but love and light.